ما علمتنا إنك أنت الأليم الحكيم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Okay, welcome all of you to this brand new episode of the Spoken Arabic. So Alhamdulillah, after enduring the Quranic Arabic for almost more than 10 years, now it's time to take a notch higher, and that's why we have decided to launch this Spoken Arabic batch for the first time in the history of our institute. So the reason, because yes, compared to the two Arabics, there are two forms of major Arabic, Spoken Arabic and the Classical Arabic, which is the Quranic Arabic, and we have already into the Quranic Arabic from, as I said, more than a decade. But now we have realized that the students who are with us from last so much time, it's time to give them a different angle to not only study the Spoken Arabic, but also to look at the Quranic Arabic stuff by using the experience or by getting to know how it is practically used, because it definitely helps the Quranic students also. Yes, of the two, if we are given an option, choose one, then you should definitely choose Quranic Arabic. If you have only one option, then you definitely first go for the Quranic Arabic and get it as much as you can, because that's the most important thing. Then if you have time and if you really want to make a substantial use of it, make a real feeling out of it, then you should definitely study the Spoken Arabic also. Because you will see I will try to highlight this aspect, but most of the time when the Quranic student they try to interpret the ayah, when an ayah of the Qur'an is given, they will look at it, and this is the natural process that they start translating in their head. Okay, they try to gather as much as grammar and surf knowledge, try to focus on it and try to make sense of it. So it is all happening in the head. It is not a natural reaction. That's not how you learn the language. Yes, it's a grammar stuff, it's a surf stuff, but it happens in the brain. But what should actually happen is your thinking should be in Arabic. After a certain period, your thinking should happen in the Arabic. Now that can only happen when you use it, when you make it a living language, not just reading and interpreting, reading and reciting. No, that will, yes, give you some understanding. Yes, to a greater extent you need that stuff, because this is not our native language. But to really feel it and to really think in it and understand the practical aspect of it, we need to start speaking, writing, reading, doing all the aspects, just like we do with Urdu, Hindi, English. Now we have reached such an extent that we can teach English to the Britain, right? So the same thing, if you want to happen, then we definitely need to look at this aspect. So this aspect is being given as not a replacement, but as something that is supplement to our knowledge for those students who are already studying with us, right? So having said that, let's see some vital points. Why this course? Why should I do it? I'll just try to make some case, just like we do for the Classical Arabic, we will do for this. The first thing I would like to just make a slightly lighter side is, you see, whenever we come across Arabic language, whether a text, whether a audio, whatever it is, the feeling that you and me have is kind of a familiar stranger. You know that? You know, there are some of our relatives or known people whom we meet once a year, or maybe in some family gatherings we meet with them. So what happens when you see them eye to eye? What happens is that you smile, they also smile, right? Why? Because you know them, you know who they are, at least the name or at least the face you recognize. But then if you stand right next to each other, there is hardly much conversation that you can have, because you don't know each other much, especially you don't know him or her. But you know it's not complete stranger, but there is not much to converse or much substantial thing to converse, rather than how are you, what do you do, that's all, just to keep it going. That's kind of a relation we have with Arabic. When we come across, that's a relation. So we are not completely stranger, but we don't know much about it. We just recite it. We just read it. That's the kind of relation we have. But that's not what we want to have, because Allah didn't reveal the Qur'an in Arabic to have that kind of a relation. No, you are supposed to experience it. You are supposed to live it. And you cannot live and experience it unless you submerged into it. Unless you submerge, you go into it. Everything is Arabic around you. That's when you are immersed into it, you can get that feeling. You know, if somebody walks into your house, let's say your dad, okay, or your mom, whoever it is, they come out from they come inside the house and you are sitting inside doing something on the computer, right? And they say, hey, Abdullah, can you get me some water? And you are in the middle of something, you say, okay, yes, just wait a second, I'm giving it. And then you get carried away with that task and you forget. And your mom or your dad who asked for the water, they also forget it. They also forgot it. So what does this indicate? Does this indicate desperation? Does it indicate that they really want the water? Or is it just that because they came from outside and they just want to have it? It looks like the latter case, because it was not a desperate case. Now imagine another situation. Somebody walks in, your mom or dad, and they'll say, hey, get me a glass of water first. Anyone here? Get me the water first. And at that time, will you continue what you're doing? No, you will stop there itself. You run to the kitchen, whatever it is, you get the water to your mom or dad, because the way they tell you is a different situation. Same thing with us. When we read the stuff, Quranic stuff or whatever is Arabic stuff, the way we read is like the former case where the water was asked. Like in a day, more than 17 times or at least 17 times we say, Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. 17 times at least. But the way we say, is it really? First of all, we don't know what we are asking, most of us. And those of you who know little bit, they are asking it like the former case. Give me a glass of water if you can. If you don't, no problem. That's the way we ask. Why? Because we are not living it. We are not feeling it. We are just saying it because that's part of the salah, or we know little bit of it. So it depends how you ask the water. Now you can only ask the water in a proper way to show the desperation when you feel the language, when you know the language, when you live the language. That is the difference, right? Allah said that Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyan. I have revealed the Quran, or we have revealed the Quran as an Arabic Quran. What? To recite it? No, not just to recite it, to understand it, to live it, to experience it. That's what it means that we have revealed the Quran in Arabic. Otherwise, he would have specified it. We have revealed the Quran in Arabic so that you can recite it in a beautiful voice. Of course, nothing wrong with that, but that's not the ultimate purpose. That's not why it was filled, right? So as I said, when you just limit yourself to grammar and sarf, you understand the language, the components of the language, but then you are not really feeling it. You are not really living it. To do that, you need to attack the language from all the sides. From all the sides, not from just from the linguistic grammar and surf. Grammar and surf are very important. And I will tell you from our own experience that those students who continue with this course, who have already studied grammar with us, and those students who are without that background, there will be a substantial difference in between their understanding. In between their understanding, there will be substantial difference. So when I say, hey, masmuka, if I teach you, hey, masmuka means what's your name? So the student who has no grammar or surf knowledge, they will memorize it. Masmuka, ma ismuka, masmuka, 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 masmuka. Okay, masmuka means what's your name? So next time they want to use it, they might be able to use it. Masmuka, right? But to their surprise, they might not know that the ka at the end of it, it is representing something. It is representing number as well as gender. They might not know it because they have memorized masmuka. But the student who has learned grammar and surf, they immediately realize that. So if they are asking the same question to a lady or to more than one person, they will not say masmuka. They will modify it automatically. Why? Because they understand it. So that's where the difference comes with a student who has studied the grammar and surf and tried to study the Arabic as a spoken. The spoken Arabic is just like a kid learning the language. The kids or just like we learned the language. We didn't study the grammar, that's true, but we don't understand the grammar. Can you teach Urdu grammar? No, I can't. I can speak little bit of Urdu, but I can't teach Urdu grammar because I didn't study the language through grammar. But if somebody who knows the Urdu grammar and has understand the Urdu language right from the childhood, they can be a subject matter expert of it. They can do a better job. That's what we are doing here. So you also, if you are studying spoken Arabic, if you want to study it without grammar, sir, directly, just you want to see the aspect of it or just want to learn as it is, you are welcome. But the recommendation that we make, whose students come to us, that spend some time studying the Arabic grammar and surf little bit of it, at least get the highlights of it and then jump into it. So that's why we also have a small 5-session starter course for those people who want to study the spoken Arabic but want to have some part of the grammar and surf before it. So like 4 or 5 sessions. So that's a different aspect. But that is definitely going to make a difference in that. Okay. Now, what are the benefits? Well, lots of benefits for it. Arabic is our language. We are Muslims, right? If we don't do it, then who is going to do it? Not Ramesh or Dinesh or Kavita or Savita is not going to do it. It's Abdullah and Abdul Rahman. These people have to do it, right? So, innumerable benefits. We have studied so many books, thousands and thousands, to understand the engineering, medical, whatever it is. Why not one book to understand it and study that language of that book, right? It will also help you in the life when you go for a Hajj or Umrah. It will make your Hajj and Umrah more enjoyable. You will feel it rather than being dependent on your guide, on other people, on the sheikh who is with you to understand what is being said, right? You can help other people in the communication or in the situation they are stuck with because of the language. So that is a different feeling. So you are doing a practical Hajj, practical Umrah, where you are feeling it and you are involving others into it. Otherwise, you go there and you are like, memorize those small booklets before Hajj and Umrah. It doesn't help a lot because you cannot learn a language in 10-15 days, right? It needs some practice, right? Some people say Arabic is difficult, and they are right. Arabic is difficult, very difficult, but only for those if you approach it in the incorrect way, in the wrong way, right? We understand what this language involves because we are into this field, and what aspects should be taken into perspective when you are teaching, when you are undergoing the course like a spoken Arabic with this syllabus. Okay, so we are doing this course not to become a scholar, okay, overnight. No, this is not. What we are saying here to all those students who have studied Quranic Arabic and those who have not also, that even little steps but regular. Allah also likes the deeds which are done, no matter even if they are small. Even if you read one ayah per day from the Qur'an, but regularly, Allah likes that. Rather than that person who just once a while suddenly gets up the feeling, I need to read the Qur'an, and he reads the one para, one juz, and then never touches it. So rather than doing that kind of a alternating current thing, you should be doing something consistently, and that's why this course is launched. So this course, even if you do once a week, there will be something, 60 minutes, 50 minutes per week. It will definitely make a difference over a period of time. Over next 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, you will see there's a difference. You are not a person who is completely blank to what is being said or what is being read. There will be a difference for that. So we are taking that approach, right? Small steps regularly. And moreover, as I said, this is our responsibility. We are going to be questioned about it. We are going to be questioned about it. Okay, you studied all those French and Japanese and all, that was good. There's nothing wrong with that. What about Arabic? Why was it given this step treatment? So we should be ready for the answer in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we think we have a justifiable answer, alhamdulillah. If we don't, then at least let's try. Keep trying. We don't know when our time is going to be up. You know, last week that bichara young boy who came under the water tanker, who imagined that this would be his last day? May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shower his blessings and mercy upon his parents. Such a young boy to go. So that incident highlights that we should be ready to pack and go anytime. And nowadays it has become common. So are we in a position to justify our actions, especially with respect to understanding Qur'an, understanding the language, and making this something natural and default in our family? If we do this, then we can definitely port these things on our kids, on our grandkids, who are there. But if we don't have a liking, if we don't take the step, they are not going to be. They will be in the mobile 24/7. So this is something which will definitely be beneficial, and that's why we think that this is the right time to launch it. And this is being done in the background of a very good syllabus, which I have been studying from last, I think, more than 9 months, 6 months, 9 months I have been studying this. This is a very good syllabus. This, you can find it on the YouTube, it's there everywhere, the books are available, I will show you the books, everything is there. But the way the author has approached this language, it is very unique. What he has done is, I will give you the crux of the syllabus, I will show you everything, all the detail, just in the saying. Okay, here is the thing. Here is how the books looks like. This is the title of the course. You can see it all over the YouTube. Many people have made the videos of these books, and they have done a pretty good job of explaining this. So if you want, you can also study there, not a problem. No, we are not forcing you to come and study here, but we have a unique way to explain it. And those students who are with us, they know that we are going to approach the same way here also in teaching this language. So this is Al-Arabiya Bayna Yadayk. That's the title of the book. Okay. Now I'll just decipher this font. This is how it is written, Al-Arabiyatu Bayna Yadayk. Now for those of you who want to know the each and every word meaning, this is how I'm going to approach in this course. I'm going to show you the meaning for each and every word. I'm going to assume you don't know anything, even if you are the Quranic Arabic student, and I'm going to give you the meaning, and I'm going to solve all the exercises of the book, the text, so that when you have the notes, when you look at the, even if you look at the video, you are going to see everything there. It will be there. You don't need a separate notes, because I'm going to solve it on the screen itself. The answers will be on the screen. Many people have done videos on this, but you see that you'll have to watch the video and make your notes. It's available. You'll have to watch the video and make your notes and then practice. What is different here is, I have tried to put the answers to not only the exercises, but also to the text, the prose section where there is a dialogue and everything. I have translated it on the screen itself. So when you see the class and when you get the notes, everything will be there. You don't need separate notes. You don't need to like look at the video and then hear. That would be the USP of our course, unique selling point of our course. That's everything is. So if you have the notes day one or a video of day one, you have everything with you. You don't need separate thing. You don't need to make a notes unless you want to. So that's a unique thing. So here also I start with the title itself. What does the title mean? So Al-Arabiyatu Bayna Yadayka. Okay, Al-Arabiyatu means the Arabic. Al means the. Al-Arabic. Bayna means between. Okay, Bayna, between. Yadayk or Yadayka. We don't say the last accent. That's okay. Yadayk. Now for the student who have little or no knowledge of grammar, then for them this is one word, Yadayk. But for those students who have little bit grammar knowledge, they know that this is not one word, this is two word. And they also know why the word Yadai is written as Yadai. Why Ka is Ka. They know this. So that makes it different. I'm telling you, those students who know Arabic, I'm not trying to separate or create a division. But all I'm trying to say is, those who have invested time, energy and resources in learning Arabic grammar and surf, they will see the practical application here. It will come as a savior. It will make things super easy to understand. Just you need to master the vocabulary, that's it. You know the sentence and structure and command and forbidding, you understand everything. But for those students who are not, they will have to put additional effort. They will have to really understand what's going on here. So that would be little bit challenging. I would not say impossible or tough, challenging for that. So Bayna Yadayk. Yadayk is two words. Yadaini is the word because become lightest. Yadaini means two hands. Yadun means one hand. Yadaini means two hands. Yadayka, your two hands. Your two hands. So the Arabic, between your two hands. That is the idiom. That's the expression in Arabic. So what does it mean? Arabic is between my hands, between my two hands. I don't see anything. Well, that's the way they speak when something is very easy. So you can translate this as literally. If you translate, it will be the Arabic between your two hands. That's the title of the book. That's the title of the book. Okay. And if you want to, this is the literal translation. But what's the actual meaning? The actual meaning could be the Arabic right in front of you. Allah uses this format in Qur'an. Bayna Yadayk. This is the expression. This is how Arabs speak. I will show you the ayah from the Qur'an where this type of syntax is used.
और इट कुड बी ऑल्सो सेड दैट द अरेबिक दैट इज सो एक्सेसिबल, मतलब आपके हाथ के बीच में है, मतलब एक्सेसिबल है, इट्स रीचेबल, यू कैन डू इट, इट्स नॉट फार अवे फ्रॉम यू, इट्स नॉट समथिंग दैट यू कैंट रीच, नो, इट्स देयर, it's so easy, that's what he's telling. Okay, Arabic that is so easy. So it could be any of this understanding that you could take that. The first one is the literal translation. Now in surah number 36 Allah uses this format. Look at the blue part, Bayna aydikum. Now you might say, oh, there it is Yadayk, this is Aidi. Well, Aidi is plural, Yadun singular, Yadaini dual, Aidin or Aidun, this is plural. So Allah is saying hands. Okay, he's saying two hands, he's saying hands. Bayna aydikum, between your hands, between your hands. So wa iza qila, and when it is said to them, lahum, when it is said to them, ittaqu, beware, be conscious of what? Ma bayna aydikum, whatever is in front of you. Be aware, be conscious, whatever is in front of you, whatever you have sent forward. Wama khalfahum, and whatever is behind you. Whatever you send forward, whatever is about to come behind you, la'allakum turhamun, so that you all are shown the mercy. Turhamun, so that mercy is showered upon you. Look at that, Bayna aydihim. So this is used in the Qur'an. Anyway, so that was the title, just the title of the book. Going forward, what are the goals? Okay, for any language, these are the three things associated with it. Okay, cultural competency, communicative competency, and then language competency. These are the three things when you are studying any language. As far as the cultural the competency goes, this is about the culture in which the language grows, right? The culture in which it's like in English, it is very rude to say, give me that book. If you say, even if you are subordinate, even if somebody lower than you said, you can't say, give me that book. That's considered to be very rude. The best way, the proper way in English is, please give me that book. That's the way you use. Now that's a culture, that's not the language. Give me that book is the command actually, but you need to add the please. In Arabic you don't add the please, you don't add the please. But nowadays, because of the influence of the other languages, they say min fadlika, please. But even without please, that is not considered rude, because in Arabic, based on the context, the command is automatically converted to request, right? If something is coming from top to bottom, if Allah says something to us, that is a command. If we say something to Allah, that's a request in the same format, right? So this is a cultural thing. In culture, you need to understand the language with the background of the culture. As far as language competency goes, there are 4 pillars that we need to understand if you really want to master the language. What are the 4 pillars? These are the 4 pillars. Any language, if you want to master, you should be listening to it, you should have the capability to speak, capability to read and write. These are the 4 language skills that one should have if they really want to master it. The Arabic for listening, al-istima'u, right? Speaking, al-kalam, then reading is qira, and then writing, that is the kitab, writing. Okay, these are the 4 language skills. Along with this, there are 3 other things which are related to the science of the language, And what is that? That is the one that we study in the Quranic Arabic classes, right? The sarf, the nahu, the grammar, and the balagha, the richness of the language, the rhetoric. These are the science elements. When you go on this journey, you will see that the language skills on the top, they are very fast to acquire. These language skills, they are very fast. You are learning to write, okay? Your ustad tells you, write alif like this, alif, okay, ba. Within half an hour, you will be able to write alif, ba, ta, sa. If you are not written any time in your life, you will still be able to write. हाँ? Sound कम आ रहा है? आपका वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दो सर, मेरा वॉल्यूम मैक्सिमम है. और कुछ नहीं है इधर करने के लिए. आपका स्पीकर का थोड़ा सा वॉल्यूम बढ़ा दो. So these skills you can acquire immediate writing. Immediately write alif, ba, ta. Even if you have not written any time, you will be able to write it. That's very immediate. You want to read it, okay? Hey, you know, this is lam, okay? Lam. This is la. Still, immediately you do it. But as far as the sarf, grammar, they take time. balagha, they take time. It cannot be overnight. It is not immediate. So these skills, they take time, while the other one is very quick. That is the difference between this, right? As though communicative competency means involving this both. Now practical use of it. You have the cultural awareness, you have this language skills, you have the science of it. Now you implement it. That is your communication competency. Only when you master all these things, then only your communicative competency will be at the top notch. That's how this works. Now coming to the Bayna Yadayk books series. For those of you who are completely new to this, and most of you I think may be completely new, there are all in all 8 books for this course. 8 books. There are 4 levels of learning. Each level has 2 books. 4 levels of learning. I will show you the levels also and what are they involved. There are 4 levels of learning: level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Each level has 2 books. As you can see on the top row, the orange color 2 books, the green 2, blue and red. I have it here also. If you want to see it, I don't know. See, these are the 8 books. I don't know whether you see it. These are the 8 books. Okay. They are colored differently: orange, green, blue and I think maroon. So these 8 books, they cover the all 4 levels. All 4 levels. Below those, in the second row also you see 4 books, separate books. Those are the teacher's copies. Those are the, I don't have it. I didn't take it. Those are the teacher copies. I have not seen it, but my guess is that shows you all the solutions to the problems, the solutions to the questions given, or things that can help the teacher to teach it, whatever it is. It's basically teacher's copy of teaching at those levels. So each level has 1 book. We don't need that unless you are learning, so you definitely don't need it. It might help me, but I didn't require it. I was able to handle the book 1 at least, mostly on my own with some help here and there, so I didn't need the book. But we are interested in the 8 books. Okay, those are the 8 books with the 4 levels. Now, how are these 8 books organized? Okay, what is the content? So if you see here, okay, so here is the thing, the level 1 that we are talking about. In the level 1, there are 2 books, part A and part B. Part A and part B. These are 2 books, as you can see on the screen. Books 2, unit 16. Each book is divided into a particular organization. I will show you that organization later on the slide, how they are organized. But there are 8 units in each book. So these 2 books comprise of 16 units, 8 plus 8, 16 units. And each unit has 9 lessons. So this level 1 has 144 lessons in it. And when you do all this, what happens is you learn 741 new vocabulary, 741 new words you learn in level 1. Then of course we will be limiting our course to this only at this moment, because it's a long course. There is a lot of stuff here. So don't imagine like, okay, 4 levels, 8 books, before next Ramadan I should be done it. No, no way, not possible. Okay, so we will be limiting ourselves. But just for your information, I am showing everything. Level 2 again has 2 books. Okay, again same, its organization is same, unit 16, 8 plus 8. The lesson number is different. Here we have 208 lessons, new vocabulary 946 additional words apart from level 1. Then you have level 3, again 2 books, part A, part B, again 16 units, lessons 112 and new vocabulary 853. And then the final level, which is again 2 books, again same unit 16, but the lessons are 112 and new vocabulary 785. So you can see how much new vocabulary you are learning. So all in all, here is the chart of it. You have 576 lessons. Can you imagine studying 576 lessons, and what level your Arabic will be? Just imagine about it. And inside that there are 24 exams. Okay, after every 2 unit there is 1 exam. So there are 24 exams all in all. So if you add them together, it's 600 lessons. If you consider exam also as a lesson, 600 lessons. That's how the course is organized. But as I said, we should limit ourselves to level 1. In level 1 also we are dealing with part A only. Part B will come next time. We'll talk it. Okay. Now, focusing on only level 1, part 1. This is how it is organized. Okay. This is not in the book. Okay. I have prepared this to appraise all of you, just to give you an idea what we are getting into. So now look, ABY means Arabic Bayna Yadayk. Okay, that's my short form. I sometimes write SABY, SABI, Series Arabic Bayna Yadayk, or Silsila Arabic Bayna Yadayk. So ABY or SABY, it means Bayna Yadayk. So it has 4 levels, as you can see, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay, can I zoom it? But it will not. Okay, so yeah, so I think now it is zoomed. So 4 levels, each level has got 2 books, part A, part B, part A, part B, part A. So there are 8 books. Now we will focus on part A only, level 1, part A. Every book has 8 units. Every book has 8 units, as you can see in the red rectangles, unit 1 to unit 8. Every unit has got 9 lessons. Every unit has got 9 lessons. So the series has 8 books, each book into 2 parts, each part 8 units, each unit 9 lessons. Each lesson has approximately 6 to 7 exercises. Each lesson has 6 to 7 exercises. So I hope you do the maths and see what are we talking about or what are we dealing with. It's a humongous syllabus, and they have done a pretty good job of creating this syllabus. The way they have organized it, very good. Very much suited for the spoken Arabic. There is a Medina Arabic also. Yeah, you can do that also. But I believe Medina Arabic is geared or inclined more towards surf and grammar and less towards vocabulary. That's what my feeling is. And Bayna Yadayk is more inclined, at least in the beginning part, more inclined towards vocabulary, building your vocabulary, and less inclined or less talking about grammar or surf. So we are pushing this thing, especially keeping in mind those people who have little bit of knowledge of grammar and stuff. They will have. But if you don't, still you will have to do extra effort, but you will be able to. But it will definitely help if you have surf and grammar knowledge. So that's how this whole thing is organized. Now, coming to the book 1, part 1. Okay, what it involves, what are the topics inside it? If you join this course, what will you learn in this course? Now this is book 1, part 1 units, the 8 units. Okay, what are they involved? So first unit in the part 1, book 1, it says at-tahiyatu wa ta'aruf. Tahiyya, at-tahiyatu, tahiyatul masjid. When you go to the masjid, you pray 2 rakah tahiyatul masjid, greeting the mosque. And ta'aruf ki to koi ta'aruf ki zarurat nahi hai. Ta'aruf means introduction. So basically it means greeting and introduction. So when you meet, what do you say? How do you say? All those things. They create these scenarios where we meet uncle, we meet aunt, we meet friends. How do you talk? What do you say? All those things. There are 9 lessons into it. The 9 lesson, and each lesson has 6 to 7 exercises. So don't forget that. That's the first unit. Second unit is named as Al-Usratu. Al-Usratu. Usratu means family. Okay? Family dealings within that. What do you call the uncle? What do you call aunt? What do you call grandfather, grandmom? All those things, relations, everything in the family. Okay? That is again the second unit. Again, this has 9 lessons. All of them have 9 lessons. They have kept it consistently so that we can have the maths at the end of it very clearly. The third is as-sakanu. As-sakanu. Sakanu means living. Okay? Sakana. Sakanu. Okay? It means the residence or the housing or the accommodation. Okay? This word also comes in Qur'an. Again, 9 lessons. Unit number 4, Al-Hayatu Al-Yawmiya. Al-Hayatu Al-Yawmiya. Hayat, life. Yawmiya comes from the word Yawm. Yawm means day. Yawmiya, daily life. You see that? How the translation works? Al-Hayatu Al-Yawmiya. Daily life, your daily routine. What do you do? Okay, what do you do in the morning? Okay, what do you do after the Fajr? Okay, when do you go for the work? How do you go? Where do you work? All those things. The daily routine that you come across, that will be dealt in unit number 4. Again, lessons 9. Unit number 5, you have at-ta'amu wa sharabu. तो यहाँ पे शराब के बारे में बताया जाएगा. Okay, sharab means drink. Okay, ta'am means food. So everything related to food and drinks. Everything related to food and drinks will be discussed in this unit. Again, 9 lessons. Unit number 6, salah. Very important. They have included Salah here. That was surprise because this is basic getting started. But anyway, good. Salah, the prayer. So everything involved around the prayers. Isha prayer, Maghrib prayer, Raka, Ruku, everything. How do you say, did you pray the Fajr? Where are you praying Jummah? Oh, which masjid is this? What is the name of this masjid? Those basic conversation. Everything is covered in this. Again, 9 lessons. Unit number 7. Ad-dirasatu. The study. The studying. Everything related to studies will be discussed here. The books, the writing, the notes, the class, the teacher, everything. That's again 9 lessons. Then you have unit number 8. Al-amalu. Amal matlab work, deed, your employment, your job related to that. That is your last unit in this book 1, part 1. Again 9 lessons. 9 lessons. So this is what we are embarking on. For those of you who join this course, this is what we are going to learn in the next whatever period it is, whatever we decide. We will discuss that. But this is what you get. So I hope now it is clear for you what syllabus we are talking about, what it involves, what is the content, how it is organized, why did we choose this syllabus over the other syllabuses, because this is really geared towards spoken Arabic. One word is repeated so many times and from so many perspectives, you will start feeling like, why are you making me repeat so many times? Because that's how you learn the vocabulary. That's how the kids learn the word for the water, for the food, for mom, for dad. They hear it in and out, in and out, in and out. They keep hearing whole day, whole week, whole month, and that's how they memorize it. They don't know the grammar of it. So these people have really done a good job of repeating those things again and again, again and again, again and again. It's like it becomes your second nature. The next time you see, you don't need to memorize it. That's the point of the syllabus. You don't need to memorize it. The book forces you to memorize automatically. So many exercises from different ways. So many times that word comes from different perspective. You are forced to memorize it. Automatic. Now, just again the whole structure of this book and the time frame involved from that perspective. If you can see, SEBI. Okay, series Arabic Bayna Yadayk, level 1, level 2, level 3. Again, each level 2 books. Okay, so those are the 8 books. Now, each book, as I told you, each book of this has 8 units. Each book has 8 units into this. Every book has 8 units. They have been consistent. And there are 8 books, which means 8 into 8, simple, 64 units. Now, we are talking about the whole syllabus. We are not talking about one book. I'm just giving you an idea. There are 64 units, and as I showed you, each unit has 9 lessons. Each unit has 9 lessons. So 9 into 64, you get the calculation. There are 576 lessons altogether in this syllabus. Okay, plus 24 tests, 1 test after each 2 unit. Okay, and there is a 1 additional test after each book, part 1. So that's also counted. Anyway, so there are 600 lessons altogether here. 600 lessons. Now, this is my guess that to complete 2 units, we need at least 8 sessions. To complete 2 units, we need 8 sessions, each 2 units, which means 8 sessions for 3 and 4, 8 sessions for 5 and 6, 8 sessions for 7 and 8. Then we need 1 additional sessions per 2 unit for the test. So it becomes 9 lessons each time. 9 into 4, you get total 36 sessions. Now we are talking about sessions, not lessons. Lessons we have done it. This is sessions. How many sessions we need? 36 sessions plus 4 sessions for complete test, 1 final test, and some additional vocabulary. We need 4 sessions. So all in all, to complete this book 1, part 1, we need 40 sessions. We need 40 sessions. Okay, now those 40 sessions, how can we cover it? So let's take a look at it. There are 8 units, 72 lessons, 6 tests, 40 sessions. Okay, so even if we assume we are going to have 1 class per week of 1 hour, this is what it boils down to. 1 hour session per week is equal to 4 sessions per month is equal to 10 months to complete 40 hours. So 40 hours syllabus we will need 10 months to complete if we have one session per week of 1 hour. Now, if there are very enthusiastic students, but consistent enthusiastic, not like the bubble which bursts, if there are consistent students who are really interested, and if you think we can make 2 sessions per week, then this will be half of it. We will get 8 sessions per month, and this will complete in 5 months, 40 hours. 5 months, 40 hours. Now, this is pure spoken Arabic that we are talking about here. There is no grammar, there is no sarf involved here. You will be directly pushed into speaking the Arabic. That's it, directly, irrespective of whether you know or not. But now this is something additional, not for everyone, but maybe if there are a group of people, we can do this. What I have done is I have prepared 5 sessions separately of 2 hours each. 2 hours each, 5 sessions, which means 10 hours of Nahu and Sarf, in which we will complete the basic grammar and the basic Sarf, so that all the students are in the same line. All the students are in the same line. So this 5 sessions of 2 hours means 10 hours extra. So 10 hours in 40 hours plus 10 hours will give you 50 hours. 45 sessions. So 5 sessions will increase and 10 hours will increase. It will become 50 hours. Now this is not for everyone. This is something which is there. If we feel the need, then because I need enough students for this too. I can't do this for 1 or 2 students, right? So if we have enough students, then they will complete this in 50 hours. They will need 10 to 12 months for this, for 12 months. But for general people who really want only spoken Arabic, it will be 40 hours. And 1 session per week, it will take 10 months. So that's what this involves. I will do one more slide and then open it up for questions and answers if you have any. And this slide is most important for the teacher, for the institution, because this talks about the investment. Okay, so for those of you who are really interested in joining this course, okay, I have also given you all the other options. You don't have to join here. This stuff is available on YouTube. So you are most welcome to explore it if you can consistently do it. So those teachers have also marvelously done very wonderful job in explaining it. So this is not the only source. Okay. So for those of you who want to join the course here, there will be a one-time registration fee for everyone. Okay, irrespective of whether you are a current student or not, everyone has to pay rupees 1000 as the non-refundable registration fee. There is a book involved in this. Okay, only the first book out of the 8 books. Okay, so you need to arrange for that book. You need to get it from wherever you can. Search online wherever you want to get that book. 2 reasons for it. First of all, it is good to follow, because you might not, most of the people join the session on the mobile for some reason. Mobile is not the device to study anything, especially Arabic language. It's very small. At least use a tablet or a computer. So when I show these fonts, it will become too small. So you might not understand or enjoy it. So better to have a book along with you. Okay. And that way we also justify our studying, because the author who has put, or the institution who has put so much effort on it, we should not infringe on their rights or the properties by using any digital form and not buying the book. That is not good, right? So we should at least have a copy of the book, and then if you want, if it is available, I would not recommend, but if the digital copy is available, then you can use it. But to justify it, we should have a physical book with us. At least we should not infringe the rights of the author. No, you can buy it from wherever you can. If you cannot, then I have some copies with me. I have bought it. They cost rupees 900. If you want to, you can take it, but don't have too many copies, like 8 or 9 copies I bought it. So you can take it from us. If not, you can arrange it from wherever you can. Al-Arabic Bayna Yadayk, book 1, part 1. That would be the book that you should look for. It's an orange colored book. Okay. That's the book you should look for. Now, as far as the total investment is concerned, there is a nominal fee for the whole year, for the 10 months, of 10,000 rupees. Believe me, this is very, very nominal. We are not trying to make any profit out of it. There are 2 reasons for keeping it paid. One is there are expenses involved in doing all these things. We have office, we have all the other stuff. Second thing is, I'm not a person who wants to keep any beneficial knowledge stuff free. Not because we want to exploit the opportunity, no, not at all. But the moment you say something is free, it loses its value. That's my psychology, that's my ideal. I don't like free stuff, I don't give free stuff. I might give it back in some other way, but I make the student pay something so that they feel like I have paid, so I don't want to waste it. So they will be a little bit serious. So this is for teaching the Arabic language. You can see there is a very high demand for that. There are platforms like iTalk, iArabic, something, many who charge per hour, and whatever we are charging for the whole year, they charge it for the 2 months or 3 months. That's what is the charge, and people are ready to pay because they have job lined up, they have some other situations where they want to learn the language and they pay for it. So that's how they, but we are not doing it for that purpose, but at the same time we would like you to be serious. So that's why we have this nominal charges here for this course. I think that's the last slide I had, I believe so. Yeah, that's the last slide. So I believe whatever I thought I have covered it. Now I can open it for any questions you are free to ask, inshallah.
Sir, Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Please,
Sir, the
please.
time of the
Okay,
course-
okay.
The time of the course, sir. When would be scheduled? Weekly.
Okay, so as most of you already know, I'm completely tied up on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, due to the Quranic sessions. We have 9 batches. Even Monday I have a batch. So I'm assuming most of you are also working class, as our students are. So it's not feasible to attend 2 classes in a weekend. So I'm thinking of something like as of this time, unless we have a majority of people for some other time or day, then we can think about it. But at this moment, my plan is Tuesday, in between Maghrib to Isha. Tuesday, Maghrib to Isha, that's my proposal for you. So that at least we have some time and day scheduled. Tuesday, Maghrib to Isha, that's what I'm proposing. Yes.
Could you please discuss the previous slide?
Can I? Oh, yeah, sure. Previous slide. This is slide. Oh, there is money involved here. You want to see? What is it?
No, actually, I didn't do that. So, I missed the slide. So I haven't.
Say that again. I was not able to hear you. What did you say, Farida ma'am?
No, actually, I missed the slide, so
Okay.
I asked you to discuss.
Okay. No problem. No problem. Actually, you missed the right slide. Anyway. Okay.
The Maghrib to Isha will, the time will vary accordingly. No?
Yeah. Yeah. It will vary accordingly a little bit. Yeah, that's fine.
Because then if you have to make arrangements, so every season, every month we'll have to make arrangements.
Well, the actually.
Like for example, I have to change the shift of my clinic. Every month I cannot change.
I understand that. But the reason I proposed is those people who are working, they will get time to come back home in this traffic and get ready for the class, because even if they leave the office 5-6 o'clock, it will take some time to reach. So that was one of the thought. But at the same time, I understand your point that you're trying to raise, especially when you're a doctor, Mumtaz ma'am. So we don't change the time that frequently, because Maghrib to Isha is almost 1.5 hour, Maghrib to Isha, and we have a class of 1 hour. So we have this leverage where it might change to 10 or 15 minutes, but that would be like maybe once 2 months or 2.5 months, because we will keep that buffer so that we don't change it frequently. Does that make sense? Unless people, I am okay. As you see, I am okay even before Maghrib, but the problem will be there won't be many people able to join it because of their jobs. That would be the issue. So that's the reason I'm suggesting Maghrib to Isha, to accommodate as many people as we can.
Sir, after Fajr won't do.
You and me and maybe one more student will be there. Not many students will be there. I'm okay. If you want Fajr, I can even give you weekend. Sunday after Fajr. Is everybody okay? Sunday after Fajr. But then everybody.
Sunday after Fajr is good, sir.
Yeah, but many
For
people.
2 days in a week, Saturday and Sunday after Fajr is also.
Well, Saturday is not available with me. Sunday is available. Sunday is available.
Sunday after Fajr.
Yeah, but I'm okay.
We
But-
can have a poll, sir. If those who are interested, we can have a poll on the timing.
Yeah, at the same time we need to understand that and students also need to understand that not everybody could be satisfied, so we'll have to, for gaining the knowledge, in the old days people used to travel on camel just to authenticate one hadith, travel for 3 months 4 months and then go there and realize, no, this is not authentic hadith, and then come back. What, to verify the hadith? Yes, this has happened, this used to happen, this was norm. Now the knowledge has become so accessible that we want, I mean, I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not speaking that the students, but even myself included, that has become the mentality norm, that we want it as comfortable as possible. No, keep in mind, the more efforts you put in acquiring something beneficial knowledge, the more rewarding and the more enjoyment you have. So for those people, whatever we decide, if it becomes little bit inconvenient, go for it. Don't make it as something discouraging for you. This is something which you will definitely enjoy and benefit in their whole life, and your kids and your grandkids. So even if there's little bit inconvenience, please try to make the full use of it. So we'll see how many people are, as we said, think about your availability. I'm okay Sunday after Fajr because that's the availability is there, but many people are, and I can understand that they might be getting up every morning early, and the Sunday is the time they look for rest. But again, keep in mind, for a Muslim there is no Sunday, there is no chutti, there is no nothing. Fajr Salah we have to get up. So for those people who are used to sleeping, you might get up early, pray the Fajr, complete the 1 hour course, go back to sleep and then get up before Zohar. That would be something you could do if you are not used to it, and that would be a good option. Or may Allah forgive, for those who are not getting up for the Fajr, this could be the reason that could make you to get up for the Fajr, even on Sunday. Maybe you are praying 6 days, but Sundays you are not. This could be your reason to stop that bad habit. So think about it. Sunday Fajr could be one of the slot available. Okay. But again, Sunday Fajr, but that issue will not be there, Dr. Mumtaz, that the cleaning issue will not be there, even though the time will change. For Fajr also the time changes, but I think it doesn't affect your clinic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But that will not affect.
Yeah, fine.
And
Yeah. Yeah. So let's see, what others people, please speak. Any questions, anything you want to ask?
So I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
I wanted to ask regarding the videos. Are we going to get videos of the lectures, or it's just going to be that you have to attend, and if you miss, you miss?
Okay, good question. This question we have been facing from the last 10 years. Okay. Providing video, it involves some time and effort, definitely. But the main drawback with the video is, now I'm not talking to you, ma'am, who asked the question. This is the general perception, and this is a natural perception, and everybody is a victim of it, including myself. The moment you realize there is going to be a video, even at the slightest whims of it, even if we have like a small finger pain, then we get the feeling like, okay, I will watch the video. That's the psychology there. So for every small reason, we start missing the lectures and say ourselves that there is a video available. And then the lectures start piling up. Then a moment comes, there's a whole backlog of lectures, and that's a tipping point for stopping this journey. So the thing that was supposed to be supplemental and beneficial has become the source of discouragement and the source of distraction. So that's why we don't provide videos of the lectures in our other classes also, because it It's like the Allah says in Qur'an that the alcohol has some benefit, but the harm caused by it is much more. What's that?
Excuse me, sir. Then what about if you are traveling or something and if you miss a lecture, then how will you be covering?
Well, the way we handle in our Quranic classes, if you miss a lecture, then you do get the notes. So you go through the notes immediately whenever you get the time. You have a 1 week time. Okay, just hold on. There is a automatic azan going on. Okay, so when they miss the lecture, they get the notes immediately on the same day. They go through the notes, they study it, and if they have any questions, they ask it in the class group. And those students who were present or who have understood, they try to answer it, they try to solve it. If nobody is able to solve it or answer it, then I step in and try to provide the solution. And if still the student has still some doubts which are still yet to be cleared, then before the next session they raise that query and we solve that query. And that's how we deal with those situations where you are not able to attend it.
So notes will be available on Telegram link?
Notes will be sent to you immediately through email. So you get digital notes in PDF format. Immediately on the same day, you get the notes. So you have 5-6 days to study the note, come up with your queries, ask it in the group, ask it before the next session. So you are welcome to do it. Yeah, yeah. But again, yeah, go ahead.
Many of our students are also your students for grammar Arabic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask you, will it be difficult to manage both of the things or together?
For the student?
Yes, sir.
No, not at all. Not at all. As I said, you will enjoy it. That's why I'm saying this is a blessing in disguise for the students who have invested their time, effort from last so many years. You will enjoy it. You will start feeling, you will start experiencing it. I enjoyed creating the notes. It took me like 9 months, 10 months to create the notes for the book 1, part 1. But I enjoyed it. And every time I read, I was thinking about those students. How do they understand this when you don't have the background of little bit of grammar and stuff? It is little bit difficult to understand it. You have to memorize it. You have to mug up it. But those, our students who are there, if you really love Arabic, you are going to enjoy it. You are going to say, why did you start so late? We should have done this earlier. Because it is going to make you feel Arabic. Now you are not only understanding, your brain is not functioning. You are thinking in Arabic. Right now you are not thinking, you and me are not thinking in Arabic. We are like, Ihdina siratal mustaqim, Ihdina, that's a command, Ihdina, Ihdina, guide us. This is what is going on. But the moment you understand is Ihdina siratal mustaqim, guide us to the straight path, this is directly coming from the understanding of it, not through the brain, through the feeling of it. So there will be a huge difference. No, it's not difficult. It supplements your knowledge. Yes. It will be difficult for the teacher because the free time will be gone and you'll be taking these extra classes. Yes.
Yes, so my concern regarding the recording video was I don't stay in India.
Oh, okay.
And then for me, after Fajr, it is going to be very difficult. It's going to be literally late in the night at 1 or 2 o'clock.
You are the same Dr. Lubna we discussed, right? Arabian Bites?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I have 3-4 Lubnas and 3 of them are doctor. So that's why I always get, so I look at your DP, but the DP in the Telegram is different. So I recognize you from the DP. Anyway, so you are in somewhere in Europe. I know that, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so here is I will have to let the cat out of the bag. The intention, one other intention of mine was to benefit the people at large. Apart from those who are joining this course, I also have the intention that I should benefit other people because we are creating this course in a unique way where you have all the notes in the videos itself. You are looking at the book itself. I am in a corner, but you are looking at the book itself. So you have everything there and everything solved there. So I thought that this could be a course that the larger audience would benefit it. So my planning was to record each and every video. My planning is to record each and every video. But I know that I'm a single man army. I don't have any support. So there is a lot of work involved into it. So maybe some delay, maybe after some time you will get the video. I intend to post it on YouTube for the benefit of larger audience, so you will get the video, but I'm not sure how fast, because as I said, I am a one-man army. I don't have any support, physical or anybody who is going to help me out with all these things, so I have to do it myself in my free time. When I get free from all my batches, I do it myself, the video editing, uploading, correcting, doing all the stuff. There's a lot of stuff involved in uploading one video, lot of things involved. So you will get the video inshallah, but it might be some delayed, and once I get into routine of this, maybe the frequency will increase and you will start getting it much better. But try your best. I understand you are not in the Indian time zone, but try your best to attend it as much as you can, the live one, or then take the notes. May Allah make it easy for you.
Inshallah.
Yeah?
Inshallah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes. Any other questions? No questions? Wow.
Sir, apart from Sunday session, we can put one extra session from.
Great. Thank you for breaking my back. Very good. So so we have Sunday session and we have one more session. Okay. Anyway, I will try to, as suggested, I will try to put a poll there in the WhatsApp group. But as I said, we cannot have too many polls. Otherwise, we'll have to do a poll for all the polls. So, which we don't want to do it. So there might not be too many options. So I will put a poll there for Sunday after Fajr, and then maybe Tuesday Maghrib to Isha. So that those two should be enough. But only if I have enough students in both the batches, then only I will try to do this twice. Otherwise, it's a bit much more for me to do those 9 and these 2 11 batches, and then I won't be able to do the stuff that I would like to do apart from this. So only if I have balanced number of students, enough here and there, then only 2. Otherwise, I will settle for one batch, whichever it is, Sunday after Fajr or Tuesday Maghrib to Isha. Okay, but I'll put the poll and maybe you can participate in it. Okay. And I think I made it clear in the form itself. For those of you who didn't fill the form, for the students who are already our current students, not all the students, the current students who are studying with us, they have no responsibility or no mandatory instructions for the fees. It's completely voluntary. Even if they don't pay a dime, they should not feel the guilt. We don't expect them. But if you want to pay, that's your choice. Now, how much to pay, that's your choice. When to pay, that's your choice. So for the current student who are, because they are already paying it, right? So, and as I said, this endeavor is not to make the money. This is not the purpose of it. But for the existing students, that's the liberty that they have. They can pay if they want. If they don't want, no problem, and they can pay whenever, whatever they wish. Okay. And other students, hopefully you all are well to do, but if you have financial constraint, please connect to me one-on-one. We will discuss and take a way out. But for those of you who can, I think we should. Okay, fine. Any other yeah. Yeah.
So inshallah, if you complete the first book by if daily, weekly once by 10 months,
yeah.
So you plan to complete the other books also?
Definitely, definitely. My plan, if Allah keeps me healthy and He provides me enough lifespan for cover 8 books, inshallah, my original intention to jump into this was to complete the 8 books. Now, the primary purpose you might seem like for the students, yes, but before the student, it's for myself also. I would also like to go through it and see it, how it feels like. So definitely, if everything goes well, the intention is, if it goes this, after maybe what is this, April, this is April, yeah, by next summer vacation, we will be on book 1 only, part 2, inshallah. That's the plan. Okay, so if no questions, then inshallah we will stop here. See, those who wish to join, please indicate it in the poll, which one you prefer. and then please arrange for the book as early as possible, so that it doesn't happen that we start the batch and you don't have the book. Okay, get the book as early.
When is the batch starting? Which date?
Okay, so the exact date is not fixed yet. I believe today is 19th. Yeah, today is 19th. So I wanted to have this session, explain everything to the student, make everything crystal clear, and then make them jump into this. I don't want to keep them in things. So they should have an idea what we are talking about and what's up. So now I have done it. So my plan is, I'm not available next week. I forgot that. Okay. So if we settle for the Sunday after Fajr batch, then it would be May. That would be May 3rd would be our first batch. If that batch happens Sunday after Fajr, May 3rd would be our first batch. And if Tuesday batch happens, that would be May 5th, our first batch. Either May 3rd or May 5th or both. If we have equal number of students, we can have both. So May 3rd and May 5th is what I am shooting for. Okay? Any other questions? No? Okay.
Are you available after Zohar was so that I can purchase the book?
Well, yeah, the books, I have, as I said, I think I have 6 to 8 copies with me. So if you want to purchase, I have it. You are welcome. Even if I would be in the class, I have the batch after this, after Zohar. So you are welcome to come, walk in and take the book. Not a problem. So you can just walk in and take the book if you want.
Sir, any website where we can buy, because I do not stay in Pune.
I understand that. So Dr. Asif, I have this is my, you can try at your end. I tried to search it many times, and I couldn't find many resources. I found only one resource which is in Bangalore, and I ordered my complete set of 8 book and some copies of book number 1, as I thought that some students might need it, from that Bangalore store. So if you want, I will send you the I think address or website, whatever it is. But I was not able to find anywhere else except maybe in Saudi Arabia. This might be available and might be cheaper. So for those of you who have contacts there, and if you can get it from there or get it from wherever you can. But I was only able to find at only one location, that's in the Bangalore. I think it is called as, if I mistake now, it's called as Islam House, islamhouse.com. Yeah, that's the website. Go there. They have all the books there, and this is also available there. So you can take it from there. You can take it from there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If no questions, then inshallah let's wrap this up here, and we will continue with our polls and decide it in the class group. What is decided, either May 3 or May 5 or both May 3 and May 5. Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum.